Hello Libra, how are you feeling today? Welcome to your space here at Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope you're doing well at this moment, and more importantly, I hope that in this tarot reading, you'll find the guidance and clarity your heart has been seeking. You're someone who values balance, fairness and emotional truth, and today, the universe has a message just for you. Let's begin your reading. Take a deep breath and connect with your energy. We're also going to connect with the energy of that special person who's been thinking about you lately. We'll look into what they feel, and what blessings are about to enter your life. Libra, the first card you've received is the Wheel of Fortune. Along with it, you also have Major Arcana number 13, the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is a powerful and revealing combination. Your life is moving into a phase of transformation. You are about to experience a wave of changes that may seem slow at first, but over time, these small shifts will lead to powerful results. Especially in the area of money, something is shifting. These are seeds being planted that will eventually grow into abundance. Trust the process, even if it feels like progress is gradual. Everything is unfolding in divine timing. In love, there is someone special coming into your life. If your heart is open and ready, this person is going to offer you deep and sincere love. They are not here to play games. They want to build something real with you, something grounded and emotionally fulfilling. If you've been longing for true connection, now is the time to stay receptive. This could be the beginning of a meaningful relationship. When it comes to work, a new opportunity is on the horizon. If you've been hoping for a position of leadership, something like a supervisor, a manager, or someone guiding a team, that energy is approaching you now. This is the kind of role that aligns with your ability to see things fairly and lead with grace and wisdom. You've been preparing for this, and now the universe is opening the door. All of these changes are not happening by accident. They're coming into your life because you've been calling them in. You've been asking for growth, for direction, for a new chapter, and the universe has heard you. That's why things are starting to move. Let's take a moment to clarify these energies. I get the sense that deep down, you already feel it. You may not have the full picture yet, but you know something big is coming. Especially when it comes to love, if you've had a strong feeling that something or someone is on the way, you're absolutely right. You are not imagining things. If you've just started a new relationship or are about to meet someone, this person could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. But more importantly, there's someone aligned with what your heart truly needs. The sign is secondary, the energy is what matters. Let's ask your tarot for more details. Right now, your tarot deck is opening up like a sacred book, ready to reveal truths you never expected to hear. So let's listen closely. The cards are alive. The energy is active. Something meaningful is about to be revealed. The High Priestess appears in your reading. Your intuition is guiding you right now. Let's take a closer look at where your inner voice is leading you. Maybe it's pointing you toward a specific person, or maybe it's guiding you toward your inner peace. I feel a strong energy of calmness surrounding you. If you've been searching for peace, that is exactly what's coming into your life. You also have the Page of Cups. This tells me your intuition is guiding you toward a new person, or it could mean a rebirth within your current relationship. Someone here wants to offer you something heartfelt. Maybe your special person had been distant for a while. Perhaps they were busy with work, or traveling, or simply caught up in their own world. Now this person is returning, holding a gift, saying to you, "Hey, would you like to go out with me, spend time with me, be with me again?" That's the energy I'm sensing right now. So if you're feeling that a shift is coming, that someone is approaching, you're right. If you're waiting for a new person to show up in your life, they are getting closer. Now let's dig a bit deeper. Who is this person? What's really going on here? Is this something good for you, or is it something you should walk away from immediately? You have the Two of Pentacles. At first glance, this person might be someone from your past. Suddenly, you find yourself wondering, should I take this offer, or should I just walk away? Let's clarify this energy, because I sense you're torn about someone. Out of nowhere, this person shows up again, but you're not sure if you should say yes. You're unsure if this offer is sincere, or if it's just another loop of the past repeating itself. Now you have the King of Swords. I see you standing your ground, cutting ties with anything that no longer serves you. This person may have hurt you before, and now there's no going back. I feel like you tolerated too many lies, too many empty promises. You gave them the benefit of the doubt, over and over again. But not anymore. You've drawn a line. You've said no more lies, no more games, no more foolishness. Right now, I sense that you're very focused. You may be working, creating, building something important. And then suddenly, this indecisive person shows up again, and you're like, no, I don't have time for you. That is the energy of the King of Wands. I don't have time for distractions. But I do have time for serious people, real plans, and true connections. Your energy is being directed toward things that matter, toward people and projects that align with who you are becoming. I can feel that right now, Libra, you're consolidating your life. You are growing. You are maturing. You are learning so much about yourself and your path. And in the middle of all this, I feel a powerful offer arriving. You also have the Two of Wands. Someone, after a very long time, is finally realizing that they've lost you. This person thought that maybe there was still a chance between you two. But what they don't realize is that you are no longer the same. You've changed. Your heart chakra, especially, has closed itself to their energy. So don't be surprised if an Aquarius or a Gemini tries to reappear in your life. However, they're going to hit a wall. They're going to be shocked, because you're not available anymore. You've moved on. And honestly, I love this part of your reading. It's direct, maybe even a little intense, but sometimes we need to be firm in order to fully cut the ties with energies that no longer belong in our lives. So let's continue, because there's more to uncover. Let's explore the other energies present in your reading. You have the Ten of Wands. This is a message about release. If at this very moment, as you listen to the guidance being channeled from your spirit guides, you feel overwhelmed with responsibilities, like you're carrying too much, then it's time to pause. Just like you would carefully plan a vacation, now it's time to plan your moments of rest. Perhaps you've been thinking of taking an active holiday, packed with activities and movement, when in reality, what your body and soul truly need is something calmer. You may benefit more from slowing down, eating well, waking up a little later, and going to bed a little earlier. This card is gentle in its advice. It's simply telling you that you need more rest. Take care of your physical well-being, your mental peace, and make sure you're nourishing yourself better. Because lately, it seems you've been working too hard, pushing your limits, and neglecting the very things that keep you grounded. This card reminds you that life is not just about duties and deadlines. Your life is not meant to be lived entirely through work. It's time to take things a little more lightly. If you've been noticing gray hairs appearing, or your nerves feeling tense and on edge, this is your signal to slow down. Then comes the Eight of Wands. This is the energy of communication, movement, and fast connections. I feel that someone under the sign of Aries is thinking about you. In fact, you are very much on the mind of fire signs right now, Aries, Sagittarius, or someone with strong Leo energy. No matter how distant, strong-willed, or even prideful this person may appear, you have not left their thoughts. You remain essential to them. Even if this person is currently unavailable, emotionally or physically, there is a confirmed energetic bond, they still think of you. Especially if their name contains the letter T, the letter E, or the letter H. So now you can begin to connect the dots. These details, letters, signs, may help you identify who this person really is. Your next card is the Six of Cups. The past is close. You're attracting someone with whom you once shared a connection. This doesn't necessarily feel like a romantic relationship. It could be someone reaching out for a favor. I sense that this person is currently unemployed and may call you soon, asking for help. They might ask for money, or for an opportunity, something you may be in a position to offer. Maybe you're working and could recommend them or point them in the right direction. Offer help only in the way that feels right for you. You also have the Knight of Swords. This card speaks of speed. Something or someone is coming toward you very quickly. In love readings, I usually view the Knight of Swords as a double-edged sword. On one hand, this could be someone who approaches you fast, filled with passion and intensity. They meet you, and suddenly they want everything. And that, in love, can be tricky. Because maybe, right now, you're in a place where you want to go slow, you want peace, and you want to really get to know someone before committing to anything serious. Even so, intuitively, I feel that this energy is actually more favorable than others. It's better than the kind of energy where people take too long to say what they want or never follow through on their promises. In this case, I sense this card is positive. Someone may indeed rush toward you, but your happiness doesn't depend on their pace. It depends on your own expectations, your own timing, your own rhythm. So if you want this to manifest, allow it, but always on your terms. Remember, you set the boundaries. That's what makes this card empowering. You're possibly attracting something real, and you are the one in control. A person under the sign of Taurus is strongly present in this energy. I also feel a deep connection to Libra or Gemini. Your next card is the Three of Wands, which brings the vibration of change. Movement. Expansion. You may be preparing to go abroad. You are seeking new opportunities. Perhaps, at this moment, it feels like the energy around you is stagnant. You may feel that nothing is really growing where you are. That's why your spirit is looking beyond, outside of your city, your country, or your comfort zone. This card is incredibly positive because it represents the excitement and happiness that come from knowing change is on the horizon. Even if you're not fully sure yet where exactly you are going, you are already in the process of figuring it out. You are gaining clarity. You are looking at your options and getting ready to take a major leap of faith. And that leap could bring amazing outcomes. Look closely at this card. It's full of golden light, and in tarot, gold means wealth. It means opportunity. It means luxury, success, and fame. Maybe you want to be a singer, an actress, or a speaker. You have a gift. A gift that's connected to your voice. You might be called to communicate, to sing, to speak, or to share something through your words. Maybe you're someone involved in motivational speaking. I don't know, let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. But I truly feel that you're going to step out of your comfort zone and find massive, massive success. This also applies strongly if you own a business and are thinking about exporting your products. Maybe you've been considering international expansion. If that's the case, this card confirms that a great opportunity is opening. You are being guided to share your services, your products, with the world. And yes, the energy of expansion is real. Now, let's go a little deeper into your reading. I sense a curious energy within you, curiosity about your future, about what's going to happen in your personal life or in your business. Maybe right now, you feel uncertain about the road ahead. Maybe you're even considering getting a tarot reading, or a spiritual consultation, to find some clarity. There are questions in your heart that haven't yet been answered. But those answers are coming. They may come to you through this reading today, or maybe tomorrow, or even through a reading I've shared in the past that suddenly shows up in your feed, on your phone, on the internet, and in that moment, you'll know, that message was meant for you. So pay close attention to signs. To numbers. To dreams. And even to animal spirits. These cards are recommending that you watch for the number 2. You'll also be lucky with the number 3 and the number 11. In addition, you may start seeing symbols connected to horses, maybe mares, stallions, or even donkeys. I don't know if you're drawn to horseback riding or equestrian arts, but there's something specific about this connection. If you suddenly see a horse in nature or even on a screen, that moment could be a sign. These animals, these equine spirits, may be tied to your fortune or luck. Let's continue. You now have the 9 of Pentacles. This is a card of fortune and success. I feel that you are heading toward strong financial stability. Just as I mentioned earlier, animal spirits are guiding you toward abundance. Especially if you have birds in your life, like a canary or another small bird, you're going to be blessed. These animals are protecting your space and your energy. This card also recommends the color gold again, and also the color green. Today, you'll feel a special resonance with green, maybe because you'll be wearing it, or maybe you'll simply notice it everywhere, in nature, on TV, or in your surroundings. Green is your color of the day, and it brings calm, growth, and healing into your vibration. You also have the 2 of Cups. Someone is moving closer to you. This is a union, a twin flame connection. Notice how the crown worn by the figure on this card is green. That tells me you may be attracting someone who loves nature, who resonates with the color green. And more than anything, I feel that you are attracting someone truly different. I keep hearing the sign Taurus. Taurus is thinking about you intensely. This person may be slender, elegant, someone who speaks with grace and carries excellent manners. Your special person may have studied etiquette or social protocol. I feel you're drawing in someone with poise, with presence. They carry themselves beautifully. Their posture is perfect. They might even practice yoga, and that makes them radiate a quiet but powerful elegance. Their presence is not imposing, but it's refined, graceful, magnetic. According to these cards, this person is ruled by Venus. So again, this points strongly toward Taurus, or someone who carries Venusian energy in their birth chart. Now comes the Nine of Swords. I see a concern weighing on your mind. You can be very hard on yourself, Libra. Sometimes you accomplish, and accomplish, and accomplish, but none of it seems to satisfy you. In the end, you fall into that familiar place, what people call imposter syndrome. When you're in that state of anxiety, even solving problems brings no joy. This card is telling you to release. Let go. It's time to relax. You deserve a break. You may not be sleeping well, possibly because you're surrounded by people, or environments, that don't let you rest properly. There might be too much noise, too much chaos. Maybe you're living in a neighborhood that's crowded, noisy, or full of distractions. I sense you could benefit from changing your bed, your room, or even your entire living space. Take this advice only if it resonates with your reality, but the message is clear, you need rest. Next comes the Knight of Wands. Someone is thinking of you, but they are thinking of you with passion. They are actively looking for you, hoping to meet you, and when they do, they're going to stir something powerful in you. Your body, your soul, your heart will all feel it. When they find you, they won't want to let you go. This is the passionate energy of the Knight of Wands. Let me know in the comments, do you prefer passionate, intense lovers? Or do you lean toward softer, more submissive energy? Because based on this reading, submissive types are nowhere in sight. The only person showing up here is bold, magnetic, and burning with desire. They are going to ignite a fire within you that you may not be expecting. Now we come to the Nine of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. It's the release of longing. It's the moment when you are finally with someone you've desired for a very long time. I'm getting the strong sense that you will share an intimate experience with this person, one that you've both been yearning for. I won't go into too much detail, since we're in a family-friendly space, but let's just say this, you've been wishing for something, and so have they. When the two of you come together, sparks are going to fly. The emotional and physical chemistry will be off the charts. And that brings us to the end of your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering the secrets of the cards. If you enjoy these readings, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. You can also become a member of this community. There are different levels and ways to support the channel, and if that resonates with you, feel free to explore those options. But most importantly, stay connected and keep showing up for your journey. We now close your reading. I hope you have a beautiful day, filled with success, filled with blessings. And as always, I'll see you again in your next reading.